Hello, legends anywhere at any time. This is Zach of SomeDudePlays.com, just some dude who likes to play video games. And I welcome you all to part 96 of Fire Emblem Three Houses Blue Lions. So last part we just did a bunch of supports, so we need to finish that up. And then we need to get on with our calendar dates. But first, I need to do a quick look at Byleth here for skills. So I need to get his axe and his brawling up to at least D to recruit some characters. And I need to... And I'm good on his riding, so I don't need to do that anymore. So that's kind of nice. Just making sure I remember what I have to do there. So let's do some little fishing in the beginning. So let's start with Earth Runner. So starting next week, I'm going to do something a little special for everyone. I'm going to have my standard Witcher video on the Thursday the 19th. And then... perfect again. To coincide with the release of the Netflix Witcher series, I will be posting a second Witcher video on that Friday. And then you should be able to expect me to do a blog post on the first episode as soon as I can. I plan to do that with all of them. Barely any experience there, of course, because it was a small one. Yes, a red one. More experience. And I had to miss one. And Queen Loach, okay. Let's do two more. Just a waiting game. So every little bit I'm doing here will help me hopefully get my next professor level up on my next free day. Got it. Okay, so now let's go to our next sports. So let's start with Felix here and do his B support with Flayn.
Flayn, what's that you're hiding?
Oh no, my surprise is spoiled. I had brought some fruits for you to cut up in addition to the firewood. I thought some variation might prove amusing.
She is so using Felix just to amuse herself with him trying to cut up fruit and firewood in midair.
No, I'm not doing that again. I've got better uses for my sword than chopping up fruit and firewood.
I cannot imagine what could be better than chopping fruit.
Chopping up my enemies.
That's Felix for you.
You say that as though you have many enemies.
They're all in the shadows.
So you would rather chop people than firewood. Is that it?
That's not how I put it, but a blade's purpose is to kill.
He's quite right there.
To chop wood, use an axe. To chop food, use a knife. It's simple.
Surely it is not forbidden to use your sword for other things, like chopping fruit. Swords that cut inanimate objects are serving a much finer purpose than those that cut living beings.
What a noble sentiment.
The only thing is they're not kind of living up to their true purpose then.
But without a blade to cut down your enemies, you cannot win. Those who are weak lose everything and they die. Those who are strong win and live on.
With what he said about the blade, I disagree there. You can do a lot of damage just with your bare fists and feet.
I understand why you balk at bloodshed, but you must know that it has a purpose.
And what purpose might that be?
A purpose. Let's just leave it at that. I'm not in the mood to debate you. I'll continue to wield my sword, and if necessary, cut down my enemies.
Well, he does have,
He certainly is a stubborn one.
as I was saying, he does have his priorities right when it comes to the field of battle. But that one was pretty short. And we're done that one, so yeah, let's do the Flayn and Ignatz C support next. Ooh! Ran right into Flayn there, Ignatz.
Flayn, I'm so sorry. Are you hurt?
No need for concern. I'm quite all right.
Are you sure you're all right? Were you injured?
No, nothing of the sort. I just got a bit dizzy, standing up so quickly.
We should go to the infirmary. Come on, I can take you there.
Showing Ignatz is still a bit of a klutz.
Come now. I appreciate the concern, but I am quite all right. Look, I am perfectly fine now. See?
That look.
Ignatz.
This is why the facial expressions in this game are so good. What's going on there?
Are you... there?
Yes. I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Mm-hmm. I understand now.
Understand what?
Though I know little regarding affairs of the heart, even I can clearly see one's intent when they stare so much.
Misinterpretation ahead.
I am sorry, but at the moment I am not looking for... well...
Oh, no. You misunderstood. I just...
You just... Just what? What is it?
I'm just... fascinated. By you.
Fascinated. By me?
Yes. Your gaze, full of divine dignity. Your silhouette, as elegant as a statue.
Well, he's saying the right words right now. But yeah, kind of interesting to see this one. Kind of cute.
If Saint Sethlene herself were reborn, you would look no less wondrous than she.
I see.
Oh, I'm sorry, so sorry. I don't know what came over me, saying something like that.
Well, what he said before was kind of smooth, and then he kind of wrecked it with that.
No, not at all. Tell me, what are your thoughts on Saint Sethlene exactly?
Well, from the few accounts I've heard, she was a beauty, and her kindness was inexhaustible.
Very good. As a reward, I shall not report your behavior to my brother. This time.
Oh, that's just evil. Because think of what Seteth would do to him as an overbearing father.
Yes, I'd be most grateful if you didn't. I can hardly imagine what Seteth would do if he found out.
Well then, farewell. Perhaps we will have another chance to chat later.
Oh, she's thinking something very sly right now.
She seemed awfully pleased, didn't she?
Well, you kind of stumbled upon something there. Okay, so next is Lysithea and Ignatz, so we'll finish that there.
Good morning, Lysithea. Out for a stroll, are we? It's lovely weather for it. I might go wander outside myself. I'm sure I can see some beautiful sights.
Ignatz, hold still, will you?
Sure.
Your shoes are untied. It looks sloppy. Let me just fix it for you.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. But really, I'm perfectly capable of tying them myself.
Clearly that's not the case. Otherwise, this wouldn't be an issue. Now, hush. There we go.
Thanks.
Not much to quite say about this one so far.
You've also got awful bedhead.
He needs to take better care of himself, or maybe wake up a bit earlier.
What? But I examined myself in the mirror before leaving my quarters.
It's the back of your head. Quite unkempt. You really should get it together. I mean, really. You're born to a noble adjacent merchant family, aren't you? You really should be more presentable.
Sorry, Lysithea. You're always so perfectly put together.
Well, she's acting and kind of nagging him to look better.
In fact, I'd say you're perfect in all respects. I don't think I've seen you fail at anything.
Well, consider that if I make even the slightest misstep, everyone will treat me like a child. There's nothing I hate more than that.
I see. Well, I think you're very mature. If anything, you may be overdoing it somewhat. I mean, people treat me like a child sometimes. But I like it, because it reminds me that other people care about me. You know? No matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
I agree there.
Ignatz, are you really lecturing me about how I conduct myself right now?
Turned around
You're a
at him.
sheepish, unreliable scatterbrain who can only ever think about what others think of him. Perhaps you should worry about your own maturity before you start questioning mine.
He wasn't.
Although you certainly look the part of a baby, so maybe that's asking too much. Anyway, I've got things to do, so I'm gonna go now.
That was kind of rude and mean at the end there by Lysithea.
Lysithea, wait. Hey!
Out of my way! You're such a child, I swear.
That was uncalled for. After all, I am older than she is.
Yep, like I said. Now Lysithea and Annette. And then... Wow, I actually have a Petra and Caspar. That might make it easy to recruit them, but let's do a couple more things. Fishing. I'm going to be very happy if I get a gold. But probably not. And of course I messed it up. Large. Small. Don't want those. And another red guy. And got him. Good. Now let's hope I have some luck with this heron bait. Ah, missed. Now one more should be good. Yes, a gold. Ah. Well, I'm happy I at least got that, even though I'm not doing the best. But holy cow, I still got a platinum fish. Now that is awesome. Now let's go and finish off these supports here.
Oh, you're still here? Lysithea, hi. Did you forget something? I did. What are you reading?
Just something I found. Though there are things in here I don't quite get.
Is that the Compendium of Light and Dark?
Now I'm really interested in what that book says.
It is! Amazing how you could tell that just from a glance at the cover.
I've read it so many times, I have nearly the entire thing memorized. That said, it does seem to take liberties with some topics, so be aware of that while you're reading it.
Wait, really? Yikes. Thanks for the warning.
You've got quite the stack of books here for only wanting to brush up on one thing. I knew you were a hard worker, Annette.
Oh, she certainly is.
No, not as much as some people. Oh, sorry. There I go again.
She's more of a hard worker than most people.
It's alright. In getting to know you, I've taken some time to self-reflect. I used to think that I worked harder than anyone,
But Annette has you beat.
but I'm not so sure anymore. I have to work even harder to keep pace with you.
Oh no! But then I'll have to work extra hard to keep up with you!
Well, if you work extra hard, I'll need to work super duper extra hard.
And then they both collapse from exhaustion.
Oh, come on! Fine. Super duper quadruple extra hard it is.
Now this is quite cute for two kids.
Okay, that's enough. We could do this forever, but we've got better things to do.
Sorry. It's fun to see you get carried away like that, though.
At least they had fun.
I'm glad we had this chat. I feel excited to continue working super duper extra hard now. I'm lucky to have someone like you around to inspire me.
I feel the same. I'll do my best to keep pace with you.
Why are you smiling?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking about how nice it is that we can motivate each other like this.
It is nice, isn't it? But I still intend to surpass you.
Nuh-uh, I'm gonna surpass you. But before that, could you explain this part of the book to me?
That's so
I'm not
Annette.
quite sure how someone of your caliber is struggling with this one, but let me break it down for you.
Those two are going to be some of the nicest friendly rivals I've seen. Now finally it's time for this Petra and Caspar one.
Alright, time for some more... Oh, Petra. Hi.
Caspar, do you want to train with each other?
Yeah, sure.
You have had new training recently, and great improvements. I want great improvement too. Will you give me help?
Well, hey, look at that. You pay more attention than I gave you credit for. I have been trying new training methods. They're definitely paying off. My movements are much sharper lately, more precise.
Now if only he could slow down a bit.
I am knowing that. I want that too. You teach, I learn. We both get more strength. It will be greatness.
Alright, I mean, I guess we can give it a shot. Petra?
Yes, Caspar?
No, never mind, sorry. I was just thinking about something else. Nothing at all, let's train.
I heard a question in your voice. Say it.
No, it's really nothing. Don't worry about it.
I really wonder what's going on in his head right now.
Okay, I will not be worrying. Can we begin the training?
Ah, fine. We can talk about it if you insist. You can stop pretending like you don't know.
Okay.
What am I knowing?
About my father.
Oh, this
Your
is
father?
interesting.
He is of the military in the Empire. I hear he has great skill.
No, not that. Well, it's kind of about that. I'm talking about when
Oh.
Dagda and Bridget invaded the Empire. My father led the Empire's army that fended off the invaders. Your father was in that battle. Did you really not know? My father killed yours.
Yikes. Now that kind of goes awkward.
How long have you had this knowing?
I just found out recently. I had no idea before then. But it's all I've been able to think about since.
So, now you have the truth.
Petra? Damn it. What am I supposed to do now?
He really needs to get better at socializing and plan his talks better. But there we go. We're done all the supports I can do for this chapter. And like I said, for Byleth, I have to go and use an axe, beat some people up with fists, and then I should be able to recruit a couple more characters. So now that ends our sports, and time to do our weekly teaching. Instruct manually as always. Okay, group tasks. Okay. You know what? Let's keep Ash and Bernadetta for this. Instruction. Yes, to do. We're getting him to that A rank in brawling now.
I am.
Praise.
No need for praise.
Oh, 2 perfect's good. Well, that was really good. Okay. So, Dimitri. What? I'm not sure what to do with him. But I know with Ash, I want to raise his bowmanship. Yes.
This will be. This will be useful. This will be useful.
There we go. Sylvain, you know what? Dorothea, let's raise that faith.
Everything.
Good. I'm hoping to get her to A rank. And same with Annette here. Not going to do as much good as I think, but it needs to be done. Okay. Now let's... You know what? Let's increase flying. Yes, another perfect.
Ah.
Nice. Mercedes is doing pretty good where she is, but I still have 2 spots left. Let's see, Flayn. Start raising for reason. Yes.
I understand more every day. I would
And speed it up is always good.
No need to.
Okay. Now, last one. You know what? Let's do Mercedes and raise that reason. Very nice. This turned out to be a very good training session. Now, goals. You know what? I'll just do that to finish getting that lance up. Brawling, yes. Okay. Pretty much. Yeah, I'll keep them where they are. See. Let's do. You know what? Let's do Vying for versatility. Bernie, I'll keep right there. Dorothea's where I need her. Petra. Custom sword, and let's do flying. Raphael, let's switch to axe and authority. Ignatz, I have him set up the way I want. Lysithea's good. Marianne. Reason faith. No, let's do faith and authority. Danny, I have good. Alois. Let's do Bralin and authority. And then out of that, everyone's good, so let's begin the lecture.
I've got something I want to ask you.
Hey, maybe you can answer a question I've had for a while now. Why is it that men don't like women who are messy? You wouldn't want a messy man either.
I get it. Thank you.
Not the best one, but still a good one. Yes, that's going to really help.
Professor?
You know what, I'll take that so I have that goal. And there we go.
Let's give it our all.
Oh no, this is impossible.
Come on, Bernie, you can do better than that.
Look, Professor, we did great.
Nice. A perfect one. Yes. Good. Getting a lot of experience gains here.
So this is how it's done.
Yep.
I'm really getting the hang of this. I think I get it now. This isn't so hard.
Yes. So that went pretty good. But let's just quickly check our certifications for Byleth. I'm just going to get him certified for a Cavalier. Ah, he failed. Oh well.
I'm not setting a very good example.
Okay, well, we'll have to change that later. Let's see, Ash, Paladin, almost, for both of them. Yeah, so other than that, I think I have everything pretty decent here. I just have to make sure everyone gets their level ups in order. Okay. I'll have to do some changes too. But with that, I'll end this part here, and we'll see you next time for part 97. So this is Zach of SomeDudePlays.com, the Some Dude Who Likes to Play Video Games. And if you've liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Remember, we are all legends, and I will see you next time.